at hiphousechat.com.
Gone are the days when people dreaded having to wear glasses. Glasses these days are very fashion forward. As our next guest said, they're like jewelry for your face. Dr. Troy White is here this morning. He's here along with Melissa Magindy, and they are showcasing what has been truly curated just for you through Enzo, a very well-known eyewear company. So good to see you.
Good to see you. Nice to be back.
I'm glad to have you back. So this is kind of a chance encounter. You were on a trip to Italy.
Amazing
right?
story. Yeah, we were in Italy last summer with the family. We took the train ride from Florence to Sorrento, had a late dinner, walked across the street. There was a little optical shop. Walked in. Wasn't a big factory or anything like that. This was an artisan named Enzo. And he said, let me show you some of my handmade frames. So we started talking. I said, well, I'm an eye doctor. He said, well, I can curate some frames for you. So we spent the next hour or so looking at frames that I could bring in and call them the Troy White collection.
So as we talked this morning, Melissa said she's going to play Vanna White, and we'll kind of have this game where I might see some things that I like, and then we'll find out what really looks best on me, because that's your expertise, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But this section here, Troy, is what Enzo has curated for you.
It is, and he's got some really neat frames. I'm wearing one of his pieces. So what's really neat about this frame, that's a wooden frame with titanium temples. And if you look at it, the wood grain is just amazing. The artistry and the craftsmanship that he's put into his frames, truly, truly amazing.
What I noticed is how light
Yes.
these are. So one of the things that we're going to showcase, because this is just so cool, if I heard you correctly, this pair right here, you can't talk Italy and not talk Pompeii.
Yes.
So this has rock from...
So on this frame, he has stone from Mount Vesuvius on the front, and wooden overlaid on a wooden frame on the back.
Okay. What is this one here that you were telling me?
So that frame is made of buffalo horn, and it's got a gold temple pieces on the side, gold hinges. Beautiful, beautiful piece.
So, you know, I mentioned earlier that everybody kind of wants a fashion forward set of glasses. Even people who don't have vision problems, I think, want some glasses. But once you begin to buy them, it's not just the cheapy days anymore.
Right, right.
So this is an investment you're making in yourself.
It is, and a lot of these frames, you know, crafted in Italy, some we have from France, Japan, so they're quality made. These are frames that are going to last you for years to come.
So I'm probably a good example, Melissa. I am in my 50s. I wear contacts, but then my eyes can get kind of tired. I'm getting some dry eye, the whole thing, right? So glasses are more important to me, but I still don't really like the way I look when I put them on. So this has become really on my list of things to do.
Okay.
So I was excited when you came walking in.
Perfect place.
So can I tell you what my eye went to?
Sure.
Okay, my eye went to this pair of glasses right here.
Okay, let's try them on.
Okay, I'm gonna let the camera see them first. I like color.
Good.
Okay.
I don't know if the shape of it would actually suit my face or not, and I think that's a hang-up for a lot of people because you don't want to make the wrong choice.
Agreed.
So, okay, so this is going to be my frame. Now, this is not one that is Enzo.
That is not. So that's made by a company called Coco Song. They're another independent frame company, so they're not one of these big frame companies. They take 60 hours to make this frame.
Ooh,
and when you see the color, you think, oh, that's just a really pretty plastic. No, that's actually silk. And we've got a display here that shows...
I'm wearing silk on my face.
There's silk behind the plastic there, behind the acetate. They also have feathers behind the acetate. So they meticulously place these feathers and this silk, and they sandwich that in between. That's what makes that brilliant color.
It's the brilliance of the color that I liked.
Yeah, and there's stones on the side, so those aren't just, that's not just a design feature, that's actually stone that they put inside the temple as well.
So do you think I made a good choice? Do you want me to put them back on and you tell me what you honestly think?
Yes, like the shape and the color.
So what do you look for in choosing glasses for your face? Do you look for them to be bigger than your cheekbones, smaller than your cheekbones? How do you know?
A lot of it depends on the style that you're looking for.
Okay.
What you're comfortable with. I mean, you mentioned that you don't always feel comfortable in them, so what's going to fit you and feels good is important.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so hold on, let's play a game. So there's this one, which I think I do like them.
Yeah,
they're
I
happy.
like them a lot. Yeah.
They're bright and they're happy.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I'm wearing a dark color, they'd still look cheery.
It'd still pop, yeah.
All right, so if I had not chosen these, Melissa, what would you have chosen for me? I was looking at those too. The Devil Wears Prada. Yes. Okay, so let's see the difference. This lens shape is, or the frame is slightly different shaped, right?
Yep.
It is.
I like it.
Oh, I like those too.
Yeah,
Can I have
good.
both?
I like the
You
color.
can have both.
Yes, you can.
Because that's part of it,
Fun
right?
pair and a dressy pair.
Because this one's a little bit more serious.
Yes.
This is more playful.
This is the Jessie Raphael glasses. Okay, remember her?
Yes.
Sally Jessie Raphael with her red glasses. So, okay, when you come to you, do you always begin with a glasses exam first, and then if you want?
Yes, so
contacts?
the good thing is anybody that has a current prescription could come in and look at our glasses. But yes, if you call and come in and get an eye exam, we'll do an eye exam first, a very thorough eye exam, get an accurate prescription, talk about your needs, talk about how you use your eyes day to day, and then we go out and find a perfect pair of glasses to match that.
And these by Enzo, I've got to wrap it up, but these are one of a kind.
Those are one of a kind.
These
You
are
won't
not
find
so
those.
much, so no one's going to race me to the finish line for these. These are always in the office.
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so much you will learn when you go to see him. Dr. Troy White Eyecare. They're down on Mountain Creek Road. He's got everything. I mean, he mentioned to the Enzo, he said, I'm an eye doctor. He's an eye specialist. So go and see him if you were looking for someone. 922-9293 is the phone number. Gosh, I love these both.
Are you close taking 2 or more cycles to dry? New dryer manuals recommend dryer vent cleanings annually. Call